Hi everyone. So this is actually my first long form video, and I think what I just really wanted to share is my journey, right? I think what I'm learning so far, what I'm building, and also the struggles that I'm going through, because I have been in a corporate setting for more than 10 years, and just last week was my first week of, in a way, being unemployed. Yeah, it's scary. I'm not even gonna lie. It's one of those things where you actually don't know what to expect. You don't know what is coming next. You don't know what may come or may not even come. Right? And I think that is, in a way, it's exciting, but at the same time, it's also very scary for someone who's actually doing this for the first time. So I'm not sure if most of people are like me, but after being in a corporate setting for about 10 years, it feels natural for someone to go back into net to finding another job, to getting that stable income. But I don't know, I am struggling with that, to be honest. Part of me feels like I want to go back to a corporate job because it's stable, I have a brand to work for, or even an agency, I don't know. But at the same time, I have so many things I want to do. I have so many passions and so many different ideas that I've always wanted to try but never got a chance to. And this just feels like the perfect time to do it, right? But again, there are some pros and cons and a lot of things to consider, right? And that's exactly what I'm actually going through right now. So in my first week of, literally just in 1 week of being unemployed per se, right? I've reached out to people, spoken to people for different opportunities, got some freelance projects in the pipeline, yeah. And at the same time, what I've done for myself is I've built up my own personal portfolio, not the best shape, but it's a start. I've also decided to work on certain things that I haven't done, or rather in my pipeline for the longest time. Like example, I'm soft launching my Etsy store for my calligraphy designs that has been sitting there for like 10 years. I'm launching my own little personal brand for some merchandise that I really want to do. And yeah, and a few other different ideas that I'm toying with. And I guess that's really the middle ground now in terms of what I'm thinking of. But at the same time, there are many people, right, especially out in the world, that will be saying, hey, always getting a stable income is the best because it's recurring revenue in a way, right? A personal revenue, personal income that can help to sustain lifestyles, etc. It's true. We all have bills to pay, right? I'm not some young like Gen Z who doesn't have any commitments in life. I do. I even have a dog and everything. But at the same time, it's one of those crossroads for me at this juncture, and I don't know what I want yet. And honestly, I think to anyone who may be watching this, know that that's okay, right? I think after being in a high performing environment for such a long time, it's actually okay to take a pause. I'm doing that right now. It feels great. I'm not even gonna lie. After being in a not even 9 to 5, 9 to 9 grind for the past almost 10 years, this actually feels really nice. But I'm not gonna lie, it's scary. I really don't know. Like, how I'm spending my day to day has been a bit more of a let's kind of see how this goes, have a little few bullet points that I've written down, a few plans that I've thought of, a few ideas, but there isn't a set structure, right? Because it's now your own time, what you want to do. And of course, with freelance projects coming in, with like different projects that will come, obviously my time will be spent there too. But it's not a full time per se, right? And I don't know, maybe that's okay. So I guess why I'm sharing all this here is also number one, it's really as I'm going on this journey, right? I hope to be able to, I think, just provide some insights, some learnings, some fears as well, but at the same time, hopefully to inspire, right? Whoever who may be struggling also, if you're struggling with, I don't know, trying to quit your job or trying to figure out your next career move, or just generally trying to figure out like what direction you want, whether it's in your career or outside of your career, etc. Hopefully these little sharings can also help. But yeah, so that's kind of what I'm doing right now. Creating things that I like, drawing, finally designing, and just experimenting on different things. Like for example, now I'm also experimenting a lot, right? I've delved into a lot of the different AI creative tools, looking into video tools, even looking into other types of tools in the near future, just to figure out new workflows and hopefully gain some new skills along the way. Yeah, I know this is a rant, but again, it's a new journey for me. Hopefully, an inspiring one for everyone else. See ya!